Hello and welcome to another episode of Making Diablo clone in LISP. So today I'm going to be continuing working on sound effects, which I've started 2 weeks before. So there was no stream last week because I was sick, but I'm better now. So yeah, that's the best time to make some sound effects. So yeah, in the previous stream I've done some stuff already, but there are some obvious defects. For instance, if some creature attacks me, yeah, you can hear that the sound of impact was you can hear the sound of impact even though it does not hit me. So yeah, that's kind of obvious bug which should be fixed. It's not even the bug, it's the consequence of how I designed things to be. So yep, hear the sound. And the thing is here is the sound should be actually the sound of swoosh or the sound of an kinda empty attack. And then the impact sound should be the very separate mechanism or the very separate issue. So hopefully I'm going to be doing that today, and hopefully I'll finish that by today. But for now, first of all, I think I should commit some code that I've done previously. Right, so yeah, let's just start with some committing. So let's just go alphabetically in all of the files. So here I've added support for something extra. Yeah, so now here in ASC Pride, I'm actually reading. Yeah, so let me just open ASC Pride. For instance, the spider ant. So now I am reading the data chunks for layers. I think that's the gist of this modification. So wait a sec. Now I have layer ID as the field of data chunk. So what does it gives me? So I should obviously use that somewhere here. Layer ID. Okay, let's just search for it. So in sprite system should be somewhere here. Layer ID. Yeah, right. This one. Load sprite layers, and then sprite layer user data. Load sprite frame data. Yeah, layer ID. Set of. Yeah, right. So now those, yeah, I've implemented the new data structure for storing, to store those frame properties. So before it was one property for all of the layers. For instance, in heroine, it would be just one property for all of the layers, but now they could be separate. For instance, for dagger layer I have sound of dagger swoosh, and like for a short sword I have short sword swoosh, etc. Yeah, right. So I think this one is for that. So let me just have another look. Okay, so we will be committing that and that too, and also that. Yeah, these changes are not very complex, but now the changes in sprite system are. Okay, so what are we doing here? First of all, frame data. Yeah, that's the one. So frame data. And then, okay, documentation, blah blah blah, frame data, yeah, the same frame data. So now it goes from, now this hash table from layer name to the array of hash tables which I had previously. With, yeah, every element corresponding to each frame with corresponding index. So yeah, that's the one. Right, so now I also have this tiny helper frame property, which I guess I should be using elsewhere. So loss prime frame data. Okay, this obviously also changes. Let's write frame data, layer names, and yeah, now I also need layer names, obviously, because now it's a part of data structure. So it is now a bit different. Okay, frame data, yeah, that's that. So I also will need these changes. Okay, so what else? Switch stance. Yeah, this one. So now instead of doing get hash on this frame data, I access it through this frame property helper, which I also should commit. So give me a sec. Frame property. Yeah, this one. Some to do comments. Optimize. Blah blah blah. Yeah, simple vector. Yeah. Okay. So I also would be needing this. And then what else? Next stance, and yeah, I obviously need those changes, but not the thing about data. Oh yeah, I also don't need data anymore because I was accessing it here on the next line. So the whole this block, and then let's see. So these changes are related to another stuff I would be committing in a moment, and then these two. So yeah, I think that's it. So let's review what we are committing. So we are changing all of that stuff to be read from ASC Pride file. And then in sprite system we change frame data, we add this helper frame property, we change how the frame properties, or rather frame data, is loaded. Perhaps I should rename it to something like frame user data or something, but yeah, never mind. So yeah, we change how it is loaded, and then we change this. Perhaps this was the only place, except this one, where I was using those frame properties. So yeah, that's all. I think that's all good. So, how do I formulate the commit message? So instead of having frame properties per cell, how it is called in ASC Pride, or let's just call it frame. So instead of having it per frame, I now have it per layer, or should I say global? Yeah, so in oops, how do I, okay, so support per layer frame properties. Yeah, I think this nailed it pretty much. Or just added support for per layer frame properties. Per layer. Yeah, that's it. Wait a sec, how do I call this helper though? Interruptible. And what's the layer then? Key layer. Oh yeah, if layer. So if it is not supplied in a keyword argument, I'm just using what am I using though? First layer names. It's weird. Oh yeah, not weird at all. That's for instance for this spider ant file, which only has one layer, which is kinda logical in a sense. But wait, would that work for instance for heroine? Because she has several layers. I'm not sure. From property entity. Okay, let's just commit it and then think. So, I think heroine has some of these sounds, so some of her sounds should be working still. Data, no, not that. Perhaps here. Yeah, no, next tense walk. Where is this sound though? Okay, this is getting a bit tedious, but okay. A dagger though. Oh, the first of layers. I guess that would be the first layer, like this one, clothes. This one? No, it is like another frame. And nope, no sound. Where have I put it though? Or have I removed it altogether? That would be problematic. Damn it. Oh yeah, here we go. Sound, hearing, close, walk. Okay then. Layer. Okay, so what this means is that if I'm having some sound that is not specific to some layer, I would still have to put it on the very first layer. And this is obviously true for the walking sound and etc. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So let me just check out if that works. So if I go with my hero somewhere and I hear the sound of footsteps. Yeah, I hear the sound of footsteps. Okay, good, nice, that works. Alright, so let's continue with committing. Oops. So now here in events I have, except of to do comment, I have this changes for event fields, so old stance and new stance instead of the stance. Why am I even having it? Okay, prefabs. I think I don't even need it because I was going to use it in this event for kind of changing the sounds, but now I'm doing it inherently in sprite system, which means I don't really need those fields. Am I? Okay, so let's search maybe here. So obviously here I am emitting this event, sprite stance changed, and obviously here I'm using those old stance and new stance variables, but am I using it anywhere else? Old stance, persistent, old events. No, I'm not using it anywhere, but okay, well, I will just have it for the completeness sake. Okay, let's see what else. So some to-dos here. So this is the gist of why I even had started this whole refactoring. So yeah, the last one to commit is sprite system. So I guess those changes are pretty much complete. So now I have this new function, emit frame sound, new helper, and I don't think I'm exporting that because I don't really need it anywhere except sprite system. So I also have this new helper. Oops, how am I doing that? The new helper switch stance, which I'm using everywhere where I, well, obviously switch stances of the animation. So like here, and then in this function, which also is called switch stance but without percent. I guess it all is making sense. And then I've changed the very heart of this system, which is system update method, and now the switching to the next frame is done tiny bit differently. And then also those changes for a death event. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So let me just tag it with the issue from my bug tracker. So that will be GitLab. Give me just a second. So I will bring it here. Right, so in issues, it was the issue number 46. So I guess I will just move it to completed then. Right. So let me just commit some changes. Obviously we'll need all of those, and then this one, and those changes, and this system update changes, and then this death event. So what else? I will commit those documentation changes later, and then yeah, I obviously don't even need this sound system event handler, so I can just remove it altogether. Right, prefabs, oops, and events, yeah, here I definitely need this. So yeah, I think that's it. So let me just quickly review the changes. Yeah, I think I'm cool. So yeah. So what I've done here is I've changed the way the sound property is read from sprite files. So how do I even formulate that? Metadata sound in the backend. Yes, so now I've added support for like frame sounds. No, for frame sounds. What I'm trying to say here is those are for frames different than the first one, like it was before. So before I only could set a sound for the whole animation stance, and now I can set it like literally for every frame in every layer. Is it even doing me any good? Because I'm not really doing those per layer. No, it does me do some good, because now I can have different swoosh sounds here at the attack end, and perhaps I should even put those in the layer, I mean in the frame before, like one frame before the end, so these sounds would not overlap the sound of the swoosh and the sound of the actual impact. So yeah, that's a good thing, and I guess I would have to find some sound effects on OpenGameArt or something, but yeah, I guess I will do it a bit later. So yeah, now I should just commit that. So I've added support for frame sounds. Yeah, like for sound effects on frames, different than. Okay, so wait a sec, was it the first frame previously? Let me just have a look. Oh yeah, it was this event, and this event was triggered only when sprite stance changed. Yeah, okay. So the support for sound effects on frames different than first stance frame. wait, like stances, first frame, stances, anyway. So I've added support for sound effects on frames different than first stance frame. Okay, yeah, that is pretty much it. So let me just push it to the repository. Okay, cool. First couple of commits in quite a long time. So yeah, now I want to address this kind of bug with impact sound. Yeah, so right, so this one should be well, first of all, what I'm thinking here is I should have some sort of table, and this would perhaps even should be a matrix like a table, like with rows and columns. And I mean, the cells of those columns would be the sounds, and the rows and calls would be attacker and the thing being attacked. So for instance, the sound of impact when hitting this spider ant would be different from the sound of hitting, I don't know, a metallic golem or something. So it obviously should be some kind of table. So I'm thinking, where should I store this table? Because it would not make a lot of sense to store it in sprites here, because this information does not really belong to sprites. It belongs to the like interaction of it's stuck. The interaction of those sprites, or rather characters or whatever. So this obviously should be somehow external. Lol, it's stuck. Okay, so where do I store it then? I guess I could store it in some kind of files with some specific format in like my resource directory. But I'm not liking it very much. I like reusing stuff. Yeah, so I had this thought that perhaps I could... Yeah, let me just move it to another screen. Yeah, I thought maybe I could store that in here. So like this one, or if I look into the actual game in BLD, src, bld.lisp, like this large bunch of Lisp forms, they all are just initializers for entities in game. So it is initialized when the game is started, when you press new game. So what I'm thinking is I could somehow put that table here or around here anyway. Yeah, I think I could have, but there are some problems in this approach. So the thing is, those things are per entity, not per entity class, so to speak. And already in my data model, the entity class, so to speak, is a prefab. So could I somehow store those in prefabs? Well, I don't know. Maybe storing those in sprites isn't that bad idea after all. Maybe, just maybe. No, that's a bad idea, because this table should be like universal. So the sound of, I don't know, a sword hitting some metallic thing should be always the same, right? It only makes sense. Doing otherwise would, I don't know, bring some problems like data duplication, and it could be that I change it in one place and forget to change in another, and it leads to problems. So yeah, I don't want that. So I don't want to store those in sprite files. I don't. Okay. So I need some sort of a prefab, some sort of external resource, very much like this, because these forms, these Lisp forms at one moment would go to some external file. They would. Yeah. So I would need some sort of external file. I'm currently thinking about the format. So, well, yeah, the format does not even measure that much. It could be even those Lisp forms, after all. So this that's not very good that I'm not kind of reusing this stuff, because this obviously should be separate. Or wait a sec, camera, no, this should be separate somehow. Yeah, so I need some kind of table. Okay, so let's just look at the code. So this would live most probably in combat system, because I would invoke those impact sounds here when the attack has landed. Somewhere here, I reckon. If combat, yeah, where I calculate damage and, well, actually do damage, and then, yeah, switch stands to hit. Okay, yeah, impact. Okay, there are even more problems in that, because I would have to somehow know which kind of weapon this was impacted with. Okay, here's the problem. So for instance, I can like look at the current layer of player and hence understand which weapon is she holding. But when I would have different mobs, they all would have just the layer named body, and this way I wouldn't be able to distinguish between different mobs then, which is not very good. I should be able to do this. Should be able to distinguish between different mobs, so then I could play different impact sounds. Okay, so this is even harder than I thought. Alright. Yeah, the common Lisp. Right, so so where should I store that stuff? Yeah, I was going to look into the code to have some insight of where I could maybe get that. Okay, so I have a combat component which has all of this info like range and damage, and I feel this actually here in all of those initializer stuff. So those are per entity or per component, whatever. And I also need some stuff per system, so this should be like here. Right. Yeah, and the thing is that when this impact sound happens, so what I'm trying to say, I would have to be able to play several of those sounds in the same moment of time, which means I wouldn't be able to use just one component. This would be a bunch of components. Or wait a sec. I think I could just attach a new sound component to the attacking entity, right? No, wait, I could not, because this is the impact sound, so this should be played, yeah, somewhere here. And probably I would also have to move the pain sound somewhere one frame later. So here, where would that be? In hit? Oh yeah, I just have 2 frames anyway. So yeah, I would have to move. Oh, I don't even have a sound here. Okay. I would just have to move it to the 2nd frame, I think. Like for instance, let me have a look. Oh, here it is also 2 frames. Right. And by the way, the thing here is that the death animation kinda continues the hate animation. So as you can see, she starts like falling on these first 2 frames, and then she just continues to fall on the ground. So do I have it like this? Okay, where do I handle this whole death situation? Okay, sprite system. Yeah, entity diet. So when do I emit entity diet? Oh, I think it is emitted somewhere here in set HP. I'm almost sure. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I'm not really doing it very well here. Perhaps I could just change set HP to emit, I mean to switch the stance here. But how would I? Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. I'm just working hard on it, but I'm even struggling with the version 0.2, which is I'm hoping I would make sometime starting this new year. So yeah, and I mean I would just only fix the most like terrible bugs, like this. I mean the not very sensitive mouse clicking. So yeah. But thanks. Right. So yeah, I think I perhaps could move hit animation here, but how would I switch it to death animation then? Yeah, anyway, I wouldn't fix it that way. So I'm actually causing this here. Okay, anyway, right. So where was I? Yeah, I should emit this impact sound, I think, on the entity that is being attacked, like right here, and then just yeah deal with hit sound. So right. Okay, yeah, emit a sound here. So let me just type some sort of command pseudocodish stuff. So right, when do I want this impact sound? So set HP, I guess somewhere here. Mark it with XXX. So emit impact sound. Yeah, and by the way, would I be able to just add sound component on a, or sound effect component on the entity that's being attacked? That's a tricky question. The thing is that right now I can only have one sound on the entities. So I might want to change that. Yeah. Just add, okay, so let me just finish the thought here. So I want to add sound component on correspondent sound component on entity being attacked, and then I would want in sound system I would want to be able to add several sounds in this, or like XXX even, or even both. So add possibility to play several sounds on an entity at once. Perhaps I would even change the design of my ECS system. I mean, I would want to one entity to be able to have multiple components of the same type. But I guess that might be tricky, so I maybe would just want to change this, so to have like the pool of sounds or whatever. Simple instance, interruptible. So I might have just go with an array here, an array of those sample instances, which are actually just pointers, C pointers. But I also have this boolean flag, which complicates things a bit. Perhaps I would do this trick I like and just reuse the very same file. For instance, I could just add some metadata on the file and then just read it, and then just read this boolean flag right away from those metadata. Okay, wait, is it possible to read metadata of sound files in liballegro? So let me just Google that. Let's just go at docs. 56 git, let's go to git one and sounds. Wait, what? Where is it? Damn it. Sound. Are you kidding me? Oh, audio. It's called audio. Audio codecs? No, audio done. Right, so metadata. No, I can't see any metadata here. It's not very good. Okay, so how do I I'm loading this from the sound files using the function, I think, al create something like al create sample, this one? No, al create al load something, I think. Stream audio file load sample. Yeah, I think this one. Yeah, loads a few different audio file formats based on extension. Now this stores the entire file member at once. On the stream returns a sample on success. Okay, Allegro sample. So what can I do with that sample? Stream functions. So I can have frequency, channels, depth, length, speed, gain, play mode. Attached, what is attached? Remember the stream is attached to something. Weird. Attach stream to mixer. Voice. Okay. Play mode. Okay, I'm not even. Play it samples. Fragment. What's fragment? Continuously providing new sample data. Right. Narrated a new fragment is ready. Does not grant the no. Alright. Get available stream fragments, stream sex, position, loop, channel. Alright. Sample loader, sample F, audio stream, save sample. Let me just Google for that. Blogger sound metadata. It should have. No, I'm not thinking that's possible in Libellegro right away. Okay, that's not very good. Yeah, the API here is quite bare bones. I mean, it allows you to do all of the stuff sound, but you can't really dig into metadata. I mean, that's kind of a bit of specific need I have. So yeah, it's no wonder I can't see anything here about that. Yeah, that's a shame. Wait a sec, audio stream. Audio stream. With samples to start from back, mix our voice, stream fragments. Great audio stream, drain audio stream. Yeah, right. Okay. So, right. About that possibility to play several sounds at once for an entity. Yeah, so what stops me from having like oh yeah, mate, sorry, I missed the question. Yeah, my COVID days are going okay. So I mean, I was pretty much the I don't know, home dweller previously, even before COVID, so yeah, nothing really changed for me very much. I'm just having a bit more of the, well, home delivered food. I think that's that. So how was yours? How are you holding up? Yeah, what about my ECS? So what do I on components? How am I even storing it? Yeah, I'm storing it using the indices. Geeks. Oh yeah, Geeks is a nice thing to delve into. So yeah. Yeah, right, so I'm actually using entities as an indices to be storing that stuff, and well, pretty much in optimization reasons, but yeah, it would be pretty hard to change that and have several components for a same instance. Or would it be? Okay, let me just delve into that a little. Yeah, there's other whatever. Yeah, def component. That's what I'm looking for. So plural names, slot names, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yes, I'm defining SOA. Right. For those slots, and then name. Okay, bindings, mapcar, slot accessors. So how they are. Aref, yeah, okay, so they are accessing this SOA structure. Okay, so how do I then I mean, how am I not having a lot of extra memory with this design by having the empty SOA cells foreign entities that's been deleted. Oh, that's a sparse array index. Okay, so components index, right. And that's only in one place for some reason, or not. Oh, right, here we go, system components index. Right, so I'm having a sparse array. And yeah, by the way, I think I can have it with my current design pretty easily, I think, because right now I have the correspondence from what? Yeah, like I'm getting this sparse array, which is for a system, and then I access it with the entity. Oh yeah, right. So so I would have to be able to have several of the same entity. Yeah, not very good, because instead of fixed nums I would have to store something different, like arrays for those things, or lists even. Yeah, I think lists will make a bit more sense. But it would definitely complicate things. Yeah, first of all, it would even complicate the API, because how would I be able to access those components, like in this macro with whatever? So how I would be able to understand which index of those different components I want to access? It means I would have to add some extra parameters here in this macro, and yeah, not very nice. Okay, I would think about this later. Right, so right now, where was I? I was in combat system. Yeah, so I want to emit impact sound and add corresponding sound component on entity being attacked. Yeah, so that would be an impact sound. Right, makes sense. So if someone attacks someone else, first we have this swoosh sound, the sound of attack itself, the attack starting, then the sound of the impact, if and only if the attack was successful, and right immediately after that we would have the sound of the pain of the entity being attacked. So yeah, okay, this all makes sense. Right, so to understand which impact sound we should emit, first of all we should have some sort of table, system-wide, the table with those impact sounds, and what else? And yeah, we would have to understand what is hitting what. So like, is it metal on flesh, or is it small metal on some, I don't know, stone or metal or whatever, like I mentioned before, metal golem or something, or clay golem. Right, how do I do that? Okay, so first of all, to make the type of kind of surface of the entity being attacked is a bit simpler, because I think I can just make those kind of layer specific properties, so I can actually do that, like here. And yeah, I can add some sort of property, like, wait a sec, I had clothes, only clothes right now for the heroine, so I could just make some property list here, and it would be like, I don't know, how do I call it, surface, damn it, I'm so bad at naming things. So some sort of yeah, so what I'm trying to name, I'm trying to name the different type of things being attacked. So if this heroine would have the layer with like metal armor, the sound would be different, because the surface would be different. Or how can I call it differently? Not the surface, but the armor. No, not the armor. Type? No. Too vague. Something like surface type. Damn it. I will have to think about that. Like impact surface. Or yeah, no. Damn it. Yeah. So they both would be keywords, obviously, but how do I name it? And the actual type of surface here would be flesh, I think. But how do I? What's the category name? Oh man, I have to have some sugar boost for my brain. Oh man, I love this shit. Yeah, so now I would just wait when the sugar hits my brain. Yeah, lol. So let me just call it just with some draft name, and then when I'll start to code, perhaps I would come up with some better name. Now thinking about that, how would, yeah, like how all of those people say, what would Jesus do? And in my case, it would be how it was done in Diablo. So let me just maybe Google about that. Maybe I would find that. And something about re-implementation Unity. God damn it, we truly live in the end of the days. Yeah, where was I? Through master, yeah, whatever. Internals, like sounds. How to enable 3D sound, blah blah blah, whatever. Sound effects. Okay, ever. Choose sound directions. Loot as effects. The Doom. Lol. Charms guide. Okay, yeah, that's not very helpful. I reckon I had some bookmarks with some really deep material about how Diablo 2 was implemented inside. Yeah, like Frozen Keep would probably do the trick if I search for that. Not making. Yeah, so can I search here? Let me possible, or should I register first? Okay, maybe let me just use my awesome Google skills. Oops. Okay, so what I want here is sound. Yeah, that's just sounds. Sounds txt. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So how? Okay, maybe I should exit here. Sounds txt. Yeah, and as I can remember, Diablo 2 really stores a lot of information, a lot of internal, like game data into just simple plain sound. I mean txt files, like sound txt here. Yeah, so let's see what I have here. Index, file name, volume, group size. I place on the sounds in group of random. Loop, fade in, fade out, defer instance, stop instance, duration, compound, group on a unit where it will play a sound if the previous sound playing is within the compound duration. Reverb, fall off, Cache. Async only. Mark an important sound to keep playing if you can't load them in time. It's interesting. Priority. Stream. Music and such. Stereo. People used mono music without ill effect as long as the format is still. Oh yeah, okay. Tracking. Moves with unit that's attached to the wall. Solo. Music volume. Oh, that's by the way interesting thing. Music block sets. Sound txt. Okay, that's pretty much it. Right, but it is referenced somewhere else in some. Yeah, like maybe let's just Google a bit more in detail, like something like impact sound new hit class. How's that? Weapon animation. Hit class to have my lock down, using look around. It's more common than you think. On top of my head, did the command did the client have a hit class table? Yeah, hit class table. That's what I'm thinking about right now. The client table has a list on for a block, swing and hit. For allow hit classes. What's allow? Anyway. D2 game has a table related to get hit chance. Also had several switches for graphical effects, overlays and sounds. As a function that sets the proper hit class when damage is inserted into P damage. Proper hit class. Hit class. That's interesting name. Hit class. Hand to hand, hand small, hand one hand large, two hand small, two hand large. Club and stuff. Yeah, now that I'm remembering it when playing Diablo 2, if you for instance had some sort of club, you would get the very same sound everywhere actually. When hitting it, I remember this like wooden sound, this with the club. It was very distinctive. I can remember that. So what I'm thinking is there, like the type of surface, even matter. Yeah, only questions and so little answers. Hit class magic. Class L, all low, all high, yeah. Slimy. Fixed low switch, yellow sound none. Switch hit class. That's weird. Hit class. So it is kind of low and high, like in low word and high word, is it? So, oh, weird. That's all weird. Okay, well, let me just Google knowing that new word. Hit class. Missiles txt. Analyzing for clones. What's that? For resurrect. Hit recovery chance, several questions. What are the... yeah, okay. So what's about missiles txt? Client collision function. Graphical behavior with a missile in a moment of collision. Defense graphical behavior of the missile while it is active. Before it vanishes. Okay, calculations, velocity settings, range settings, light settings, animation settings, collision settings. That's a lot of stuff here. collision settings, settings and flags, mostly movements, skill, event, damage. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so what about hit class though? Hit classes are rather enigmatic part of Diablo 2, but they are technically just client side effects for collisions. Huh. Okay. For example, the hit class number 6 is responsible for the pierce noise when throwing weapon hits something. Number 10 is probably the same, just for smaller precision missiles, like arrows. Number 2 is used for run access, 64 causes the electric sound used for lightning based missiles, like the special sound. 32 is used for firewalls and the like, 76 for liquid attacks, slime missiles, for example. Number 80 used for poison nova, number 48 for some cold effects. Hit classes are used in other TXT files, monstats 2, skills 16, possible other, and I forget that can be used here. Yeah, right, okay. So that's that. Let's look at this one. So, what are hit class, hit flags, blah blah blah, apply mastery, source, miss, damage, columns, and skills txt. Hit class refers to special effects done on collision. The bug with the poison clouds playing a physical hit sound is caused by incorrect hit class setting. That's fun. I don't know for sure what others do because I never occurred to this, but hit flags probably find some promise to be passed on. Right. What was other questions? Problem with the skill mega tap. Using one charm from the mega the skill fitness of digging blah 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 yada yada. Clone the frozer blah 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 yada yada yada. Okay. The hit class then. Right, hit class. Yeah, the thing is, I'm pretty much you would want the two components for this brew of impact sound. You would want with what you did the hit, and you would want the thing that you do hit. So yeah, there are two things. Or am I thinking correctly? Yeah, funnily enough, right now I have Wine installed on that system, but I don't have actual Diablo 2, which I probably should have installed, but yeah, anyway. I can just use my memory. I think it would serve me pretty well after a lot of 1,000 hours playing Diablo 2 and a bit of time playing Diablo 3, but that's not it does not count. So right, okay, the impact sound. The impact sound. Come to think of it, in Diablo 2 there was no big difference. Yeah, well, I'm trying to make it right now. Yeah, but I must use something as a reference, and that would be the actual Diablo 2. So, well. Okay, so if I'm recalling correctly, the type of the surface being attacked was not even that important in Diablo 2. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. You definitely would get different sounds having different weapons. So for instance, this club sound, this wooden, it was the thing. And then if you had some dagger, it would have different sound, and then if you would have some sword, it would be again another like metal clinking sound. But it would not make much difference when you was hitting different things, I reckon. So let me remember. Let me just recall two like bright examples to be sure. So first would be like okay, like this monster called Fallen, the very first monster you meet in the game when you go into the how it was called, Bloodmore. Yeah, right. So when you hit it, it is kind of fleshy type. So it is made of real meat, and when you hit it, you I think you would hear the appropriate sound. But okay, so let me now remember some very different thing. Something like something made of metal or something like hard. Right, let me recall. No, that would actually be not related at all. What I'm remembering here is actually something from a Diablo mode called The Grapes Within, and it had some monster like backported from Diablo 1. It was like this metal, how it is called, Hell Knight or something, like this tall, really tall high guy in some metal armor, and it would emit in some very brutal metallic sounds. So I can't. I can recall it pretty vividly. Then it would emit this loud metal sound when you was hitting it. But I'm thinking now, it was actually a part of the like pain sequence or something, and I can probably put it into this like pain sequence. Man, sound design is hard. Yeah, right, so if only if I would have this hit sequence a bit longer, I would put like the impact sound right on first frame, and then kind of pain sound on some later frame. This would be just nice. But okay, another example. Somewhere in Diablo 2, somewhere in second act, in the desert, I reckon there was this like construct. I think it was in front of this Viper temple, and it was like moving around and spitting fire, like mechanic thing, and you could attack and kind of kill it. Or another example would be these like barricades and doors in Act 5. And yeah, now that I'm thinking of that door, it was emitting pretty distinctive sound on hit. It was like really knocking on the door. But again, I think I can really make it with just this mechanism. I mean, I could just put, if I would be designing this door sprite, I would just put this sound of door knocking on the very first frame of hit animation. So yeah, that would make sense. Right. Okay, so where have we come with this discussion? So the thing is, I don't really need this, I think I can press, yeah. I don't really need a type of a thing being hit, because I can put it here in using this old mechanism. I can put it just in the some frame and just make it emit the sound, like in this hit thing. Right. So okay, now I'm thinking about, I'm trying to remember like the sound of a metal sword hitting this fallen. Okay, let me just use my imagination. No, I can't quite recall. All right, so let me just try and run my. I think I can mount my old hard disk and launch it from there because, well, it's wine, it's not. Okay, so I would have to mount this, and for this I would have to quit this thing for a second. So create setup. Yeah. Right, now just mount it. And so I think, where was it? I can't quite recall. Was it here? No, not here. I would have to go there. So wine, drive C games, Diablo 2. Yeah, right. Here, wine, yada yada. Okay, wine. Okay, so let me just pause a music for a second and just try that. That's bad, because my resolution now is screwed pretty much. Oh man. Okay, give me a second. I would have to put it. Oh man. Okay, maybe let me just try and fix this with video test. Yeah, run test. Oh man, I got things so broken. Damn it. Not nice. Yeah, not nice. Come on, just switch back to my resolution, god damn it. 3D effects, yeah, okay, whatever. So would it work now? It kinda works, I think. Yeah, it works. Nice, but I can't really. Oh, okay, hello. Hello, beautiful. So, right, what's the shit? Okay, I think I've downloaded all of that crap builds from internet. So let me just, yeah, try that. Damn it. Yeah, I think I got my resolution screwed like big time. Give me a sec. Okay, so the sounds, right? Alright, come on, where's my cursor? Oh man. Yeah, and it had, and this character has like million, oh no, just 1,000 HP. Alright. Okay, let me just, okay. Yeah, perhaps I has this. No, I don't even have the open waypoints. God damn it. And it's even normal. Oh man. Okay, let's just go here and try. Oh, I'm not even having any melee weapon. Yeah, I have melee weapon. Alright, so let's just try hitting some fallen. I'll hear the sound. Yeah, right. Yes, I think it is. Oh yeah, no screen. Okay, sorry. Let me just try and exit it. Okay, and now I got my resolution screwed. Okay, awesome. Just a sec. I will try and fix that. Or maybe I could just go with NVIDIA settings and just try fixing that. Yeah, of course. Resolution. Damn it. I can't even. Oh, yeah, okay. Right, now that's better. 256. Apply. Okay, cool. Can you... Oh, damn it. I've pressed the wrong button. One more try. So, can you see my screen now? Could you please type in chat? Yeah, it was probably a bad idea having running Diablo 2 unconfigured. But I guess you at least heard the sound. Oops. What have I done? Damn it. So I can see in OBS, I see the screen. Yeah, blind gaming. Right. Well, it is sounds. So yeah, let me get back the music and yeah, okay. What was the thing I was thinking about here? Yeah, can I actually have different stuff here? Okay, let me do it one more time, but now I would configure it to use windowed mode. So just a second, it would flash with black screen, and yeah, just a second. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, okay, I should launch it with different flags. 1 second. Yeah, it screwed my resolution again, of course. How do I minus V? Yeah, minus V, and then let me just fix my resolution again. Oh man. Display configuration. Hello. Hello. Apply. Okay. So now I guess I can do that. Damn it. Oh yeah, okay. Right. So minus V. Yay, here we go. So let me just check. Yeah, I think you should be able to see what I'm playing here. Right, maybe I should use another character. Like this one. Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay, so I should pause the music again and try hitting something now. Okay, let's see. Now I have a club in my hands, and is it? It's not even a normal difficulty. I mean, it is a normal.
Foul demons and beasts.
Yeah, sure. So, damn it, it's with some magic effects. Can I remove that? I guess I can just buy some crappy stuff from Charcy. Give me just a sec. Damn it, it runs fast. It's nice. Yeah. So a club and some maybe sword and then some dagger. So I would test all of those. Okay, so let's just unequip that crap. Get this one. Okay. So here we go. Damn it. I'm not really damn it. Now it's my mercenary. I don't want my mercenary doing my work for me. So too much sounds. So I definitely hear the club sound. Damn it, stop. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's maybe try and get to that. Damn, it runs fast. Let's maybe try dagger then. Hello. Damn it, stop. Damn it. Yeah, so I can hear the sound of the weapon. Let's try this one. Whoa. Huh. I actually can hear... Yeah, this time I only heard the swoosh and then... Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's loud. And then some sort of death sound, I guess? Or... That's... Damn it. Okay, let's try a dagger then. So here it is like some sort of when it hits a target, but then with this big ass sword,
It's locked.
it's it still sounds like this mushy sound. Right. Okay. Okay, so it is really the issue of which weapon I have equipped, but my question is, do I have to make different sounds for like different entities? So let's just try this thing from Act 2, which is kinda made from stone, or god damn it, it does not even have any... oh man. So I think I would have to download some more to download some builds from internet. Let's download. Okay, and I have my browser here screwed up. Okay, but anyway. Okay, cool. I would use that. So where do I put it? Is it here in save? Yeah, it's here definitely. So just right here. Okay, I will just put it in PMP and then just copy. Oh no, not here, but in save. Right. So let's just try that. Yeah. Hello. Which difficulty do I want? Let's just go with normal. Right, so it has like 100 points and empty stash and some amount of money. Okay, that's cool. So let's just make some sort of classic sorceress by... how do I... control... no, was it with shift? Oh, oops, okay, anyway. So, skills, yeah, let's just make, I don't know, lightning, because of kinda teleport. So, I don't know, Mystery, Nova, lightning, some, I don't know, thunder, do I need it? Okay, energy shield, yeah, okay. So, kinda... yeah, okay, let's put everything in teleport. I mean, not everything, but 20. And then, I don't know, energy shield. and then just one skill to like kill some shitheads. So like, I don't know, thunderstorm, chain lightning, maybe just lightning. Yeah, just lightning. And then maybe 2D in Mastery. Oh. Sure, yeah, anyway. Oops. So, do she has teleport? Yeah, it has all of this stuff open. Okay, cool. That's just super cool. So let's just teleport away there. Let's just buy some potions first. And maybe no, not here. Okay, so wait a sec. We will test that eventually. Let's maybe go to... Oh, why? Oh yeah, okay. So, Pandemonium Fortress. Let's just buy some potions. Oh, maybe I would need some belt first. What do you need? Damn it. Oh, strength. Yeah, okay, cool. Just cool. I just screwed my belt. Damn it. I don't really want to copy that shit over again, so, well. Yeah, this will do, I guess. A little amount of slots, but no matter. So, some potions, and then just let's... yeah, maybe some weapons to experiment with. Okay, just a second. This stuff, some scroll, yeah, whatever. And then some more potions. Oops. Some more potions, and then just some weapons to have a test whether the impact sound is different. So I would need some weapons here, I think, with enough strength to equip. Nope. Okay, alrighty then. Let's just go to Act 1.
Hi there.
Yeah. Alright, so let's get some sword, some club, and a dagger. Okay, this will do. So now let's go to that thing here. Oh man, I haven't played Diablo 2 in some time already. So Lost City it is, I reckon. Oh man, it has so low like cast time, how it is called, faster cast rate. Yeah, faster cast rate. Alright. Man, she is slow. So where is this damn snake?
I need mine.
Welly, whatever. Notes, Pharaoh Aziz. Damn it. Come on. Be faster. Okay, I think it's in that top thing. Nope. Not coming. Sorry, guys. Okay, this might be a bit too loud. I figure it might. Yeah, perhaps that's better. So I need to get to this Valley of Snakes or whatever, where I can try and hit that stonish thing. Yeah, sure. Yeah, here we go. Valley of Snakes. Guys, would you please just die? How do I... Okay, unusual. Yeah, okay, this will do. What's my... yeah, lightning. Okay, anyway. Oh, I think it has some time. Yeah, nice. Lightning. Yeah, okay. Right, where was I? So I want to go to that thing and try and attack it. Okay, let me just get sound louder, and yeah, here we go. Oh, where it is? I can't really... damn it, it should be right here. I reckon it is only in nightmare difficulty level. Damn it. Okay, let's just go to nightmare then. Okay, I have all set, I guess, so let's just teleport there. Lost city, yeah, here we go. And now let's just teleport away there. Damage is so slow, it's just even not fun. Oh man. But what do I do? So this experiment really should pay off. Yeah, sure you do. Guys, why are you trying to hit me? I might die. Why are you so unfriendly? Nope, fire rises, damn it. Oh man. Okay, so let's see. Perhaps it should be here, but nope, nope, nah, damn it. Oh man, this just reminds me the old times of teleporting through. So yeah, hello, here we go. So let's just see. Let's just prepare, and yeah, here we go. So it should be right in center. Right? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, now I see. Oh, and it might take me the whole day to kill this thing. Okay, so now I can see the problem. If you really listen, you could hear that the sound of that thing being attacked, it sounds very much like something made out of flesh being attacked. And that's really not... yeah, this really puts out like the sense of realism, so to speak. So let me just try and hit it again several times. Yeah, so you can definitely hear the sound being like it really mushy, like you are hitting some sort of thing made out of flesh, when in reality this thing is made out of stone, as you can clearly see. So yeah, I think that's the design flow of, I mean the sound design flow of original Diablo 2, which I have chance to fix actually. So yeah, let's just think about that. Right, so the problem of Diablo 2 is that it has this hit class and it has the very same impact sound for everything. It differs only by weapon you have equipped, right? But in reality, you actually have you have to have this. You have to understand what you are hitting to emit proper sound. Yeah. Hi, Michael. How are you doing? So yeah, I think I should have some sort of really 2D table with those impact sounds. Yeah, let me just hit it just several more times. Damn it, stop. Okay. Yeah, the sound here is definitely wrong. Let me just do it again. Definitely the wrong sound. So the sound here is like I'm not attacking a thing made out of stone, which I actually do. So yeah, okay, let's just quit it. Right, so emit impact sound is what I want to do, and the corresponding sound component. Okay, so the impact sound. So this should be get it from a table which has, like, if you use mathematical definitions, the Cartesian product of the weapon, like weapon class rather, and kind of armor class, let's call it that way. Yeah, I think that would be nice name. Cool. So even though I'm bad at naming, I have the idea about how to name it. Oh no, Michael, that was just the actual Diablo 2. That was not my game. So the game actually is still pretty much like it was. I just added the loading screen, which is nice, but actually it is quite the same. Not without even the sounds right now, because I'm working on sounds. But yeah, thanks. I'm just doing my best on the game. Yeah, okay. So it should be the table from weapon class and armor class. Armor class to the actual sound prefab. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, thanks. I mean, I was dreaming of making my own game for quite a long time, probably since being a kid, and now, and then afterwards playing Diablo a lot. So yeah, making a clone of it was kind of obvious decision for me. So yeah, let me just get back the music, and yeah, okay, where was I? So there should be table from weapon class and armor class to a sound prefab. Yeah, that would make sense. So again, I think I should then have this layer property of well, armor class. So oops. So here it would be armor class. How do I armor? Yeah, perhaps just with a dash armor class. Or should I just put it without a dash armor class? Wait a sec. I think I had some names of some attributes with 2 words somewhere. Oh, for instance, here I have dash, and yeah, it was something non-interruptible, whatever. Yeah, a dash. Okay, so it's okay to use a dash here. So armor class here would be actually flash. Right. Yeah, flash. Okay, cool. So now I should be able to access that from a code. Oh, and by the way, here I also want the very same armor class, so it would also be flesh for this mob. But now come to think of it, this particular mob, it has like this chitin, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, like this shell, this hard like insect shell, and perhaps I want slightly different armor class here, so it would not be just flesh, it would be, okay, let me just translate that. Oh, and by the way, I probably should turn on this screen key thing. Alright, so how it is in English? Yeah, it's just like I thought, chitin. So let's just have it, chitin. Yeah, so that would be different armor class for kind of giant insects like this spider ant, and later I would add some creepy spiders, of course. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so now I want first of all to implement this plan. I want to access it from a code. So okay, let's see. In ASC Pride. Well, first of all, am I even reading it here in ASC Pride loader? So where was it? Like this one? No. Chunk, chunk. Damn, I forgot. So data chunk, yeah, user data chunk. So let me just print this stuff and then see if it is even loaded. Okay, a lot of, oh, what? I think I've broken something. Lost sprite frame data. How? Okay, maybe I have broken something in my data. Optimized vector set. Lost sprite frame data. Right, let me just switch to that. Load sprite frame data. -1. Oh yeah, here. Right, I see. Exactly, because I've added this new kind of property, the layer property, the whole global layer property. This thing has broken here, but it should have been loaded. Let me just see. Yeah, let's just search for chitin, maybe. Chitin, nope, can see. Huh, weird. Maybe then armor class. Nope. Okay, that's weird. But anyway, layer ID. Let's just fix this thing. Setf blah blah blah. Yeah, unless so ID. Or okay, this actually should be part of some larger if, but I would just put it here for now. So if or this layer ID is negative, so negative, how do I minus p? P layer ID. Alright, so let me just get back to the condition, and yeah, I think I can only restart here. Yep. Damn it, why? Have I recompiled it? Yeah, I think I didn't. Oh, turns out I did. Okay. What now? -1. Optimized data vector set hash table. how come this happens? Aref layer names, layer ID, optimized vector set. Okay, I would just resort to debug print and then. The good old printf debugging. So, right, where was I? Text. And then layer ID, and then cell ID. So text, layer ID, cell ID. Oops. Okay. Right, so text armor class flash. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Layer ID 4 and cell ID -1. Oh, I see now. Yeah, this condition should have been, I mean this, if this should be cell ID. Alright, so let me just try one more time, and yeah, here we go. Cool, so I obviously have access to those things now. So let me see. Armor class flash. Yeah, okay, cool, awesome. So I have it loaded, and now the only thing I want is an API to access it, or rather first a place where to store it, and only then the API to get it. All right. Wait a sec. So this frame data thing, I guess it's no, wait a sec. Result. Oh yeah. So then this result is being put to frame data, right? Frame data. Where is it? Hash table. Yeah, of course. Right, so this frame data thing is a hash table from a layer name to an array of hash tables with properties corresponding to each frame. So I could have shoved it, this global property into this structure if I had frames enumerated from 1, but I think I'm pretty sure I'm having those enumerated from 0. They are enumerated from 0, right? Frame 1. Huh. Give me a sec. Perhaps I can do that. Cell ID. Alright, cell ID. Oops, missed the button. Right, so let me just put it here, or even like that. No, wait a sec, it wouldn't work. Test 42. Yeah, and put it into spider end. Okay, so then load it and do some digging in the intestines of all of that. So I want a prefab. How do I access a prefab? Prefab system name. What is system here? Oh man. Okay, I would get to that eventually. So what is? All right. It's not fun. You can catch this negative cell ID and other single issues at compile time, since it looks like you're using structs instead of typefix num. Oh yeah, that's a nice idea to use, but this thing, yeah, this cell ID thing is actually runtime, so I have it positive if it is some frame here, and it is -1, because I'm setting it to -1 if it is this global like layer property, like this global one, and not per cell. But yeah, that's actually a nice idea. I'm going to later refine my types and go over all of those. Yeah. Right, so I want a prefab. what is even the method I'm looking at? What does it do? Returns prefab with name symbol within system. Yeah, it sounds like what I want. So what I want is sprite system, and then I want a prefab called spiderant. Oops, damn it. Yay, here we go. So frame data, here we go. Hash table. Yeah, it has only one layer of body. Here we go. And here is this actual array of properties. And I can see it starts from 0 and it has test for it to know. It starts from 0, damn it. Okay. Well, first of all, I would remove that thing. Nope. Redo. How do I redo? Control Y. So I have this armor class of kitten set, but then I don't have this test property set here. Yeah, okay, cool, save. Right, so I think I would have some separate data structure here for a layer data or layer user data, whatever. Yeah, it kind of makes sense because it is not like actually a frame data, it is, well, a layer data. Name layers, a bitmap. Yeah, okay. Layer data type. So what would be the type? Again, it would be hash table, but it would go from a keyword to, okay, let's just write it down. So the layer name, a keyword, to another hash table of properties. Table with layer properties. Yeah, right. So now I should just make it happen. Yeah, first of all, where was it? Layer data. Yeah, first of all, I should put it in the component instance. So after like frame data, perhaps here. Yeah, new and type hash table. Here we go. And now I should just load it. That would be it. Okay, so I think I can do all of that in this very same function. Alright, where was it? Yeah, let's start. So I thought using multiple value bind here, but it is let here, so I guess I can use let plus, or how that library was called, which allows doing multiple values in the let and do all sorts of destruction. But it's another dependency. I'm not sure I want that. How can I check out golden utils and the let and the let plus? Okay, let me have a look. No. LISP. Okay, let me just move it here. First of all, I haven't even heard about golden utils, but it sounds nicely. So I'm gonna let utils. Oops, nope. Oh, it's yours. Okay. So what does it have here? All those different things. Oops. Not much of documentation, but yeah, that's quite common. Macros. Okay, thanks. What? Destruction bind bindings. Okay, 0 length of a car. Missing variable. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Car and what? Yeah, that's just the recursion, I guess, and then multiple value bind, declare ignorable, MVLet, oh yeah, and just MVLet without a star, persistless binding, wow, that's some heavy macro here. So yeah, new bindings, MVLet star, new bindings, reverse, yeah, okay, but anyway, that would be some extra dependency here. So where was I? Let val 112 some function val 3 42. Oh yeah, so it kinda does the structure and bind on what some function returns, right? It brings in Alexandria and re-exports it. Oh, yeah, that's nice, kind of a macro. Replace Alexandria. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, thanks. I will think about using that. But right now, I guess I can just do some trick here. So what can I do? So give me a moment. Yeah, so while going through, yeah, and I even have a comment about that here. So while going through all of those things, no, perhaps I think it would be best to have some separate function for that and then just call it here, because this all just very hairy and I don't want to complicate it more. So let's just make a new function, load sprite layer data. Layer data is if file, then layer names perhaps, and I think that's it. Right, so what would that be? Oh, by the way, I'm having here the loop and then result. I can just use returning or how it was in loop, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, I could have just shoved this result into loop initialization. Silly me. Let me just drop a comment here. Factor this into loop. Damn it. Right, so let's do it here. So loop with what? With let me just have a think. Sprite layer data with, well, the result. So result would be a hash. Cache. Yeah, I guess I would use my cache here too, with test of ic, and then init format. Do I even need it here? Let me just have a try. Let me just try that. So make hash test whatever. So initial contents, something like 1, 2, 3. Then this should be keys, and then initial data, initial value. Yeah, initial value of 0 or whatever. So let's just have a look. Oh, why count is 2? No, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. So I guess I should specify format. Damn it. Init format. So how that would be called? Is it keychain too? Yeah, so now count is free. No, wait. Okay, so initial value should be called differently, I guess. I need data. Damn it, I should open the docs again. Right, so common Lisp. Oh yeah, I have tab here. So common Lisp make hash. Oh, okay. Thanks for example. Full let a be full values. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I need. Yeah. Thanks. That's that would be handy. I would bookmark that. Just yeah. Okay. Where was I? Make hash. Yeah, this one. So how do I specify just one init value? Initial contents. No, init keychain. Okay, let's look for a keychain. Initial contents init data. Keychain keyback. Function 6 keys factors. What the hell? Initial constant should be a sequence, and init data should be a sequence. Yada yada. The same order. The table initialized. Init data. Oh yeah, init default. That's it. Keychain init default. Count 3. So yeah, 0. Okay, so that's what I want. So test equal init. What was it? Init format. Man. Yeah, init format keychain, and then init default. Oh no, it's also should have initial contents. So yeah, initial contents of player names, and then I need default of what? Of an empty hash table. No, wait a sec, it would be different. I mean, it would be the same object if I use it like that here. So let me just recheck that to be sure. Table, yeah, whatever. And then, yeah, the very same object, damn it. So I probably, instead of nested MVB, which is ugly, if you use nested hash tables a lot, you will have golden users href. Oh. Yeah, right. I don't have this much of the, how do you call it, the nesting level, but yeah, that would be handy. Yeah, thanks. I would have a look at this golden utils later. Right. So how do I guess I would have to use function here, and as man. Function. Function. Right. Format function, initial contents, init data, function. How do I? Oh, initial contents. Man. Well, the only reason I've imported this library is to create hash tables in a bit more succinct style. But now it's just giving me headache. Init default. Wait a sec. Could that be? Okay, what should be init default? Init default. Default value to use in indirect notation when the value of a given key cannot be determined from the blah 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 blah. Huh. Here because of the certain fragment hash table, requires initial contents arguments. Examples for more. Initial content source subject auxiliary data. In data need default values to can be initialized. Oh man. So okay, let me have a look. Maybe I've used that somewhere else. No, not documentation. I want to search for that. So make hash. Equal size, initial size. Crap. So I guess I'm only using it right in this file, and let's just have a look. Size test init format keychain. Layer names. Whoa. Initial contents and init data. Keychain. Init data. Right. Okay, make hash here. Initial contents. Init data. Oh, what's that? Initial contents. It's like a lambda of two values, which takes a key and a value. Whoa. Okay. Init format keys, initial contents. Init default nil. Data. So yeah, I just resorted to loop here, and I guess I would have to do that also here. So I can change initial content layer names and init default. Yeah, init data, then just loop, repeat length layer names. Names, and then collect. Oh man, it's good I'm calling like forcibly garbage collection right before the game loop starts. Otherwise I would just drown in garbage. Okay, here, so yeah, collect, make hash. Yeah, let's just use also make hash here. So the test, I guess, also would be equal. Equal, and then I think that's it. Just empty hash table, right? Perhaps I should also specify a size here. Why have a size here? Oh, I think it's some sort of optimization, I guess. But I'm not seeing any sizes. Oh, I do see size here. Why am I using size here though? Right, so where was I before that? Right, make hash. So the size would be always something around 0, because most probably a layer would not have any properties set, or yeah, let's just leave it be as it is. Right, so finally this is my initializer. So with this result we do almost the same thing here. We go through all of the ASE file frames, and when it has some chunks, we loop over chunks, and then when it is user data chunk, we do some stuff here. We read the text and we get the layer ID and the cell ID. Right. And then if and only if or when cell ID is negative, when minus p cell ID, then we set this stuff. we setf, or when is text is also non-zero. So let's see, and minus p cell id greater total stance length. Yeah, and when, I mean, why do I have this weird check here? I mean, how cell ID could be greater than total stance length? That would make no sense. Oh yeah, this would make sense if there are some properties set for later frames. I only use the first stance direction as the reference. So, well, yeah. Okay, so I guess this goes away. Okay, so where was I? Yeah. When not length equal, damn it, length equal 0 text. Right. Here we go. So when this all true, we setf. What do we setf? Okay, let me think. So we get hash. No, we get the layer name, but by using aref layer names with layer ID, we just get from that chunk, and then yeah, that's the layer name. So we should get hash from that result. That would be the hash table with actual results, right? And yeah, we should just setf it here, I guess. Yes, wait a sec. I guess those could be nils. Oh no, they couldn't, because I could not stumble into this code never, and then this all would be nils, which I don't want. Okay, so I'm going to just setf this thing to this thing, but how do I? Oh yeah, and it also can, this plist from hash table function could even get the test argument, which is awesome. So I can just use that, right? Setf this one to plist from hash table, blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's my setf. And I guess that's it. So that's all of this loop, and then we can just return. How do I make a loop return something? Is it okay? Loop for e below 10, like do friend I, and how do I like return? Is it return from? I forgot. What type is text? It is the string as I starting to read it from the file, and then I just do this stuff, convert it. I mean, it is text, but it's very specific text. It is like, let me show you, for instance, like this one. So it is actually the LISP property list. So I am using that to, well, store the properties here and then just deserialize them by using read here. So I just read from that list, get the list, and then call this from Alexandria. So yeah, that's a bit of a trick here. Yeah, so I've been experimenting with return. I totally forgot. Oh yeah, it is just return. It's weird. Was it something like return from? No. Like print. Why? No, wait a sec. It works like on the very first iteration. It does not. Fine. Yeah, thank you, Michael. That's what I was looking for. Return, yeah, I guess with parentheses access. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, thanks. So finally we return. What do we return? We return result. Result. So that's all of my function. Okay, cool. So now I can set it here in make prefab. So after the frame data, I guess I could get layer data with load sprite layer data from ASC file and layer names. Right, and after that I can set it here. Yep, I can set it here. Layer names, frame data, and after that I guess layered with layer data. Right, here we go. So first of all, I guess I should recompile those things, and then again SBCL yells at me for changing the structure. Yeah, whatever. And also here the same story. So after that, I guess I can compile that. So I have this ready, and then this one. Yeah, compilers, no warnings. Okay, awesome. And I guess I should be copying that when creating a component from a prefab here. So yeah, frame data, layer names. So I guess after frame data, layer data, sprite prefab layer data. All right, here we go. That's because of all calls to slots are inlined, so code has to be recompiled or it will point to previous struct versions in memory. Yeah, not only that, if you add new fields and do not recompile the struct definition, then SBCL or any Lisp would just pretend there are no such fields, because yeah, that all is totally understandable. Right, so just compile that. Okay, that compiles. So I guess I could just start. Wait, what was it? Change in instance length of. Yeah, that's. Yeah, exactly. That's why they're blazing fast. Alright, so now I think I should be able to refer to that prefab of spider ant and have this layer data, and then let's have a look. Yeah, hash table of 1, because I have only one layer body, and then in this body we have armor class of kitten. Awesome. Okay, cool. So now I guess I can get this information in my combat system. Get it from blah 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 blah. So yeah, get armor class from layer property. Class from layer properties. So yeah, perhaps I should also add some sort of API, because I guess I have frame property. Yeah, so I guess I should also have layer property. Let's just quickly make that too. Layer property. So yeah, entity, and then just property name. I guess I should also have the default. Yeah, let me just quickly drop a comment. And then frame property to entity property name. So yeah, right. Where was I? So I guess I should also use that macro, and then access. What do I access? I access layer data. It is a hash table, so I get hash the current layer. Where? If layer full or layer full. Oh yeah, that. I guess that makes sense. I would argue that it's a bit more cryptic, but yeah, I guess that's more succinct. So you can use layer or this one. Yeah, thanks. So, not in that. And then the same thing here, so I guess oh yeah, I should have a layer here, and it even should be non-nil here, because, well, I'm accessing the specific layer, right? So, layer property, and layer. Right, okay, I will just start with the same construct, but then I would have to think about setting layer logic. And it would in turn depend on how would I use this layer property helper function. So yeah, layer parameter logic. Right, so, and for now I would just use the same thing. So the key would be layer or just the first from layers, from layer data. And then in that I would again use get hash, but with required property. So yeah, I think that's all of my helper here. Yay. So yeah, layer property. To layer property. Right. So I guess I would have to think, where do I store this table, and then implementing this would be simple enough. So yeah, I guess that's all for today. So thank you very much for watching. Come back next Saturday for more. So yeah, take care and goodbye.